There's audio coming out of somewhere. Your phone?
My phone.
Of course.
Yeah.
Welcome to the premiere live stream on YouTube. The best live stream, I dare say, on YouTube, right?
I mean, it is.
Not even close. Anyway, so we're here. All right, it's Wednesday. Yes, it's 5. We're doing market research. All right, we're figuring out what is the best time to do these live streams. And today we're testing out 5 o'clock. All right, some people are saying, hey, they're adding to the joke. They're adding to the heat. Oh, hey, look, 8-ish, 5. We're doing it 5. And then next week, depending on when it seems that we've done our sufficient research.
So much research.
We're going to pick an actual time. But welcome. It's Wednesday. We're doing a live stream. We're talking stuff. There's a lot of topics today in terms of things that came out this week. All right. As you know, I put out a video on a product that Illusionist sent to me that we were a part of. Right. Yeah. I got some backlash on Reddit that we're going to talk about that today. I got some heat on Reddit. I got called a white supremacist.
Oof, if they only knew.
On Reddit. I got called a alt-right supporter on Reddit because I endorsed the product by Illusionist. So we're going to talk
That's
about
equivalent to that, you know, apparently.
So we're here with DJ Danny Dizzle. So you could show yourself. That's your cue. We're here at... Huh?
Thank you.
Okay, I appreciate it.
For your humble words.
We're here at UME Studios, Florida. The best place, I think, to conduct live streams. The best places to conduct live streams. Our Magic Roast. I got called, I got called names. The guy deleted the comment, but you know what I do,
Oof.
Daniel?
What'd you do, bro?
I always have receipts,
Oof.
all right? I screenshotted that shit.
Bitch.
Ain't no way you could delete your controversial statements about me, all right? So we're going to be talking about that today. As far as what else, is there anything in your life that's happening that you'd like to refer to before we actually get into the...
I mean, I honestly just want to let everyone know how inspiring you are as a person. You know, PigCake is a very humble man. I don't want to say why.
Okay.
But he's a very humble man, and
okay.
You're such a great person, so I want to thank you.
Okay, I appreciate that.
Thank you.
Let me tell you, I think that every time we meet up outside of these live streams, you don't try to bother me, I think, throughout the day. But it just so happens that every Wednesday, you seem to try to fuck with me. So today, you know, you're just on your Daniel tip, where you have it today with calling me humble. So everything's been humble. Oh, dude, you got that White Claw? So humble, man. You're so humble. I'm taken aback by your humbleness.
Dude.
That's your thing today.
We went to grab a burger for lunch.
Yeah.
You humbly bought that burger. Okay? Then we went to go grab coffee, and you were so humble to everyone around you.
It's Daniel's weed day.
It's what?
It's Daniel's weed day. Have you done anything today? Have you done anything today? Have you taken an edible today?
No, not an edible.
Okay.
Ooh.
That's why.
I can go for an edible.
That's probably why. I realized. I think the secret is your use of marijuana here. Daniel, I went to the lawyers yesterday. I went to my lawyers yesterday, and I told you.
See what I mean by humble? Look how you humbly said I went to my lawyer's office yesterday.
Well, I could call him that with the amount of money that he was paid to do his job here. So I told you, the reason I'm bringing this up is because I just found it a little bit funny that he was so offended. This man had a Rolex Submariner watch. And obviously I went to the lawyers because I was struck down by a woman in February of this year.
You can't say woman anymore.
On my motorcycle. By a woman X.
Okay, that's fine.
There's an X, so that's fine. And I don't want to seem like I'm a right-wing supporter. Like I'm one of these brash right-wing supporters.
Like you're paid so much money.
According to this guy on Reddit. But again, we're going to talk about that soon. So this lady hits me, right? So we finally finalized the whole deal with the lawyer. But this guy actually stopped talking mid-sentence to look at my watch and cough and scoff because he has a legitimate Submariner watch. And I have a ripoff. I have a Seiko with a Pepsi bezel.
Oof.
That I added. Are we getting a zoom in on this?
No, because use that camera, dude.
Okay, so we got because I have a Faco Seiko. This is a real Seiko, but what it is, it's a bezel, right? Damn, from a Submariner watch that I put on it to try to make it look a little bit better. Oof. He coughed because of how upset he was that I had this.
You outclassed him, bro.
No, I didn't outclass him. This guy could probably destroy me financially and not feel it the next day. So this guy just scoffed because I found it interesting, the whole dynamic between speaking to a lawyer. I've never, spoken or interacted with a lawyer, thankfully, outside of this incident. But we figured it out, and we're on a good tip. We're on a good tip because of this dumb woman. But we're still gonna look out for bikes tomorrow. So tomorrow I'm actually gonna go looking for a brand new motorcycle.
I can get like some leathers to go with it.
I need to buy a boot, legitimately, because had I had a boot when funny enough, I don't know if I've mentioned this on stream. I think I have. That the day that I crashed, it was doing an errand for you. It was doing an errand for you.
That's not true.
The day that No? So you were not in Brazil?
I was not in Brazil. I've never been to Brazil my entire life.
That's interesting, man. The day that I got hit by a woman while driving this car, I was coming to your house. I was picking up a deck of Chris Ramsey first.
First of all, it was like 2 bricks.
2 bricks in my bag, which were weighing me down. That was probably what slowed me down to the point where this lady was enough
from your 49cc motorcycle.
250cc. Fake Korean.
So humble.
It's a fake Korean. It's good. I thought I was going to upgrade to a better. It turns out I'm going to upgrade to a better shitty Korean knockoff bike. My dream bike is a Honda. Is a Honda Shadow, right? Like a 650 probably. Ooh. They have one, a 500.
Yeah,
that'll probably be a nice one. This one I'm looking at the same type of the same shitty. The bike that I had previously was a knockoff bike of a Honda Shadow.
Mm-hmm. Hold on, was it the knockoff of a knockoff of Honda?
No, it's a knockoff of, the Honda Shadow, if you could consider that a knockoff.
Oh, of the Harley.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So this one is a knockoff of that one. So I'm still going to get a knockoff.
So in other words, you're getting a phone case from Lou Later that you could have gotten from Patika.
Yeah.
Who got it from another company.
They got it from the same warehouse.
There you go.
In China.
There you go.
But a boot just for the ankle that takes a hit. Well, I feel like had I had a boot or something more supportive than literally boating shoes while I was fucking riding that motorcycle. I was wearing a wife beater.
On the way to your boat. See how humble you are, dude?
On the way to my efficiency. What do you mean on the way to my boat? What the fuck? On my way to my one room.
Boat?
You fuck. The fuck? Please rip ride your bike off to the lawyers so you could scoff at that too. Hey! I go outside the office. Hey! Look at this watch. So I was wearing a wife beater, shorts, and sandals. No, not sandals, boating shoes. I was wearing boating shoes when I went. And had I had, I think, a more significant shoe, I probably wouldn't have broken my ankle. But that's where the car impacted. Case in point.
Shot.
I'm done. I'm done with it. So that's the end of that lawsuit epidemic of getting hit by a woman and figuring this whole thing out. But that's why you've been calling me humble. That and another reason we're going to get into in a few. So that's one. And then another thing that I thought was interesting is I had a friend of mine who doesn't want my penis. She made me a Tinder as a joke.
Ooh.
So I've been perusing through Tinder.
Trying to find some bangers, huh?
Yeah, maybe. But mostly out of curiosity. I'm scrolling through Tinder. And I was telling you this before we started the stream. But it's so... Every picture of every woman I've ever seen on Tinder is so predictable in the sense of you could tell immediately about the person based on the first picture they show. If it's a picture of your pet, you're overweight. I'm sorry. Listen, if your first picture is a picture of your pet, I think that's a clear indication that you're a tubby woman. You're a hefty woman. All right? Nothing wrong with that. All right? They deserve love, not from me. But there's some other dirty guy that's going to go in there and want to, wash his hands from doing his construction job and bang a fat one. You know what I mean? So if you have a picture of an animal
from his construction job,
all right, he just washes the concrete from his hands and he comes in there, all right, and he makes sweet love to your 240-pound meatball ass. Listen, that's not the point, all right? You need love too. But the point is, if you have a picture of a pet, you're an obtuse woman.
So then, hold on. It's swipe right for approve, swipe left?
To deny.
Okay, that's a lefter.
Yeah, so then the other one that I've noticed is you have a fairly attractive picture of you as your front picture. So the first picture of you is a fairly attractive picture, gets you enticed. Then you see the next picture, and it turns out that first picture is you back when you were younger.
Ooh.
Is you younger. So then you look at you now.
That's
and
the banger.
You are a liar. You're a deceiver. Because I'm like, oh,
that's what you look like. This is what you look like now?
Yeah.
Definitely a left.
Meatball. And you're fat now. Guaranteed. If there's a picture of you in a group, so if it's a female in a group, you said earlier the opposite of this, which I haven't experienced yet. But if there's a picture of a female in a group, you're the least attractive one. Guaranteed. So you scroll through, you see the rest of the pictures, and you're like, you're the one that wasn't as attractive. You said, usually,
I know a lot of people that do it the other way around.
it's the opposite.
I have a friend, we're going to say Jay. We're not going to say anything.
Uh-huh.
All her pictures are her, beautiful.
And she's attractive.
She is, compared to them, she's a 10.
Okay. And then, but she has a picture with other people.
Yeah.
So she could say, hey, look.
And it's also confusing when they add kids. Oh, this is my niece. Like, dude, I'm not going to read your profile pic or your profile thing. I'm looking at your pictures.
You know what the weird one is? I've seen this a lot. Pictures of couples on Tinder. And it's not swingers because they'll say, hey, interested in swinging.
Well, it's linked to your Facebook, no?
No, well, you have that option. You could link it to your Instagram. But the part that I find interesting are couples on the picture. And then that's it. So it's not linked to Instagram. It's not linked to Facebook. It's just like, hey, here's me and my boyfriend. And I'm scrolling through.
Why are you on Tinder?
And I'm looking and I'm like, who's going to swipe right on you and your boyfriend? That's gross.
How do you know that's swingers?
Because it would say, I've seen a bunch of swingers.
They
say, we like to share. We like to share here. You know what I haven't seen, though? I haven't seen a profile of one of these. I haven't seen one of these.
I always get the same cards. How about you get a deck of cards I just got today?
I haven't seen that on Tinder yet. I haven't seen one of these.
Is that what your picture looks like?
I haven't seen one of these.
Oof.
I haven't seen one of those. You know why? Because that would never work. That would never work. There's no way you could have a picture with cards. I'd probably get pussy. Although I feel like JT might have something to say about that. He probably could do that. That's my Tinder pic. I don't get it, man. It's like when guys brag they have giant penises, and then it's disappointing when a real penis is revealed. Brag you have a small but powerful one. It's short, but I work so hard. That's my line there.
Red Bull before.
The other one that's great, by the way, is the profile says, "Not trying to hook up. I'm tired of men asking me for sex." And then you look at the picture, and it's a meatball. It's a 250-pound meatball. And it's like, I'm sorry, listen, nobody's asked you. All right,
sorry, bro.
Not to be mean, but especially the time that I was looking at, people
maybe
are still
Jasper
working.
Jones will swipe right, but the majority, Piggy's swiping left.
People are looking at the construction worker. I'm swiping through during construction times. Ain't no way that anyone's gonna swipe right on your 250 butt. Here it says, if you join a Mentalism Academy, you would be judge people by the photos Tinder. What? Did I just read?
Someone just had a stroke.
No, I think I had a stroke. It says, if you join the Mentalism Academy, you would be judge people by the photos Tinder.
You would be the judge of people? If you're smelling toast, call 911.
Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Oh, you said that the other day. Is that a thing? Do we have any people that could verify that? You said
if you're having a stroke or is it a stroke or heart attack?
It smells
stroke. You smell toast.
Okay. If anybody could verify that, I feel like that's some bullshit.
Has anyone had a stroke on the fucking channel?
That's my great grandmother that she would have to say. My great grandmother would tell me, "Oh, if you have a headache, whatever it is, you could have liver cancer," and she'd say, "Do me a favor, sit on the toilet and drink 7-Up, and you'll feel better."
Verified. Toast or popcorn?
You'd be able to. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, and now
can you not smell toast or popcorn when you're not having a stroke?
Toast or popcorn? I don't know what it is. That's the weirdest thing.
Shit. So do I have a stroke every time I go to a bakery?
I really hope that's not a joke. That's like your attempt at humor, because that
was a banger.
That's pretty fucking terrible.
That was a banger.
It's pretty terrible. It's not real, but I think it's an old ass thing. That's funny. My grandfather's brother had a stroke, but we don't know if he smelled toast because he died. That's great. That's phenomenal. You know what it is?
That's so fucked up.
You know what's crazy, right? It's like the statistic on airplanes. I forgot where or who said this, but it's a statistic on airplanes.
About that says, High Club?
No. If you're going to interject, could you at least think and be like, is this funny? And
you see how humble you are, dude? Even when you put me down, you're just so humble about it.
When you're in an airplane, they say that 80% of people that read the pamphlet on what to do in the case of an emergency survive, right? It's not 80, it's something like less than that, but I'm just saying. But the statistic says that like a certain percentage of people that read the instructions on how to survive and in case of an emergency situation survive. How do they know that? How do they know how many people? Because the other people died. How the fuck do they know that? You get what I mean?
Is that like a real statistic?
I've seen it somewhere. I'm sure CNN somewhere. All right, not to add to my alt-right propaganda, which we're going to talk about soon. But I think I forgot where I read that, but I found it funny.
Peter Turner's new Tinder course is out now.
Yeah, we have it. We have it. It's right here. We're going to be talking about this in a little bit. Right here. This thing that got some controversy, got me some hate on Instagram, on Reddit. You know, my favorite thing about this is though, that nobody talked about this on that Reddit thread.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if we could pull it up.
I'll look for it.
If you go to Reddit Magic, you'll find it there. Okay, we'll pull it up and we'll talk about it. Although most of it's deleted, so unfortunately, we're gonna have to rely on my screenshots. It says you could smell toast when you don't have a stroke, but usually that means that you are next to fucking toast. See, that's
backlash.
funny.
What?
Huh?
Backlash.
r/magic. r/magic. But are we gonna talk about that yet? I can't believe you revealed the content in the box. They let me. I sent the video to verify with them beforehand, and they let me show the content of the box. I was actually apprehensive, and if you notice in the video, the part that I have in black and white, that wasn't intentionally. That was just you running the camera, right? It wasn't. I wasn't intending to use that, but I thought that was such good footage of the initial reaction to me opening the box.
I mean, whoever your cameraman was dropping bangers.
Okay, but this is, you're not, you know what you do? You also say things when you're not paying attention. Like, let's say, like right now I was having an entire conversation about something, and you hear the last word, and you're like, oh, let me say something in reference to that. But it had nothing to do with what I said. Like just now, you did that.
What were you just talking about?
I was talking about
were you not talking about the video footage of the actual thing?
No. I was talking about when we were recording, that it was our initial reaction of the actual opening at first, that wasn't intended to be shown. And what did you say?
That the cameraman who shot it was a banger. That was totally relevant.
Why?
Because I mean the cameraman was a banger, bro.
I want to shoot up please, no more bangers. You're getting begged. If you replace Reddit with Set It, you could see the comments. That's really funny. You know, but I screenshotted them. It doesn't matter. I screenshot. Did you find it? It's r/magic.
I'm looking for it now.
And then
oh my god, dude, you're up there. You're in the top, man.
Yeah, but I mean that's because it has
warning PigCake video.
That's my favorite part. Can you show that to them? Can you show that before you click on anything? Show them the actual page. What I love too, a couple things about Reddit. I love the r/magic. I think it's great to have a subreddit for magic, and then usually there's good combo on on r/magic. But here's the thing. Here's the thing about it. You still get the influx of the Magic Cafe, the unhumble magicians. You get an influx of people.
You need to learn.
The Facebook people. Click before. Oh, no, never mind. Okay, no. You can see it. So it says first look at how to mind reading, and then it says warning PigCake video. I have a warning. And then they talk about that in the actual thread. What I like is that there's a warning as to like, hey guys, here's a look at this thing. Watch out though. It's PigCake.
You're about to learn some shit.
It's PigCake.
You're about to learn some shit.
So let's look at the actual comments below here. So if we scroll down, I wish they still had. He says if you change Reddit to the C, that you should be able to read the comments. So let's try that. If you could go to the top, you know the URL thing where it says Reddit, change that R for a C and see if that works.
The first R?
Yeah.
Or the R after the slash?
Is that okay? Hold up. Let's see what he said. He said, if you, I love figuring this shit out, as it says. If you replace the Reddit with Set It, you could see the comments. Still see the comments. So yeah, I think replace the R for a C, and then see if that works. If not, then we need to figure it out. Let me know. His humor is not what we need in this world. Yeah, that's another one that's pretty interesting. It works. So can you see all the if you scroll? Can you see? Let's see.
44 scanned, 10 removed.
But it lets you see the comment that was removed?
I'm not sure. I'm going through it now.
Yeah, so scroll down. I love that this is on a delay for me, by the way. I'm seeing it at the same time that you guys are, because we have negative production value on the show. That's what we're doing.
I mean, we planned some. Oh, I think here we go. Okay, so the red stuff is what's removed. So you'll be seeing it now.
Oh, so you actually see it? Wow, that's cool. Thank you for that little tip, dude. Man. That's dope. Because I took a screenshot.
Our magic is for boomers.
Okay, so let's scroll up first. Let's not read those initially, because let's just talk a little bit about this first.
Okay.
So my thing.
Hold on.
No, we're good.
I took it out, so now it's
Context.
Now it's just you.
Okay, see, that's a good move. I appreciate that.
It's a power move. I don't want to thank you for being so humble and thanking me about
I appreciate it, man, because I was about to not be humble, because I was about to say, as a matter of fact, in the video for this, I don't know how many times when I was editing this shit, and I'm editing to the video, and I'm like, I'm talking. Why is it that Daniel's looking at my hands? Oh, okay. Now I'm pointing at stuff in my hands. Why is it that Daniel has a camera aimed at my face? There were a couple times.
Whoever the cameraman was a banger.
Yeah, it's a. So, little bit of a background. Illusionist sends me a DM not so long ago. Hey, we're in Miami filming a project. Oof. Do you want to come? Right? It's not. I'm paraphrasing. I think it was Cody.
What was the that phrase you taught me today?
What phrase?
You taught me a phrase.
I forgot what phrase it was.
If what was it? Irk.
Fada.
Fada. Okay, there you go.
Yeah, but that's I'm not
I know, but
explain that.
but it was relevant.
Fada.
Yeah.
Okay. So we meet up and they're filming a project for Peter Turner. They were telling me the entire thing about the project, and I was very happy because to see someone like Peter Turner dumb his style down and try to talk about the basics, I think that's a wonderful idea.
Yeah.
I think they should do that, or people should do that with more seasoned magicians. It'd be great to see like someone like Shin Lim talk about.
Where can people go to find out some dumbed down magic?
I'm saying it in my head, by the way. I'm saying PigCake Magic Academy. $5 a month, 2 videos every single week. Today I dropped a video on the Mentalism Academy.
Oof.
Mentalism Academy is $10 a month, but still, it's worth it. All right? It's worth it. If you're in a Mentalism Academy, you get, I think, 5 videos a week.
Yeah, don't buy that box.
You get 5 videos.
Just go to the PigCake stuff.
So that's the Mentalism Academy. Although if you do the $5 tier, guess what? You still get 4 videos a week.
Oof.
Going over coin stuff, and also 2 bonus tutorials on stuff that I don't put anywhere else. Oh boy, what a wonderful world we live in.
You're such a magician.
So they took me out to this place. We went to the beach. You could only join us for quite a little bit because you had to work, unfortunately. But I did enjoy the time that I spent. Again, as I mentioned in the video, I was very, very, not humbled, but I was very gracious. I was very gracious, speaking honestly, at the way they treated me. I know that Illusionist has a reputation, all right? They've had some controversy in the past year, I would say. They had a bunch of controversy with the Green Bomb guy. They had a bunch of stuff. The way they treated me, I can't fucking complain.
Yeah, for sure.
I loved everything that we discussed. It was such a sweet thing to let me come in and to send us 2 of these. I didn't pay for these. They send it out. Just full disclosure.
I'm selling mine for $50, so guys hit me up.
I didn't ask for it.
Yeah.
You didn't ask for it.
No, not at all.
They sent for it. They just sent it out and they said, here, as a thank you. As a thank you for us coming and them treating me to shit.
Yeah,
we're going to send you a thing.
And they're giving you a bill afterwards.
Yeah. So one of the things that people don't necessarily get about companies, especially now and in regards to magic, and one thing that kind of annoys me is, you know, especially having a friendship with someone like Xavier, especially with seeing Illusionist, the perception is that these are, you know, crazy big companies that have such a wide pool. It's 5 people.
Mm-hmm. That's the part that blew my mind.
It's like 5
To
people.
be honest.
And it's 5 people doing everything, you know.
Working as a team.
Yeah. So that's one thing that, again, there is controversy. I'm only speaking as to my, what I experienced. And I experienced nothing but, you know, warmth and love and then having good conversation. I really enjoyed that part. So people could complain, people could bitch, but until you're there, I think
I agree.
they should... they're formulating their opinion just based on other people's opinions. You should form your own opinion.
Sounds
That's
like the
what
Chris Ramsey fans.
And I told him from the beginning, if this was shit, I was going to say it's shit. I have no even if I had any sort of affiliation with them, I'd probably be a little bit more shilling, to be honest. But if this was a shit product, I would say easily, hey, this is shit. This is crap. As a matter of fact, I do have one criticism about this, but we'll talk about that in a little bit. What I do hate are when people are misinformed and they make comments as fact that are completely off of any sort of actuality. I don't mind opinion. You could say anything you want about me. You could say that my channel's terrible. You could say that my content's awful. You could say things
your
like
cameraman's the best cameraman.
My cameraman is tremendous, right? But when you fucking say things that aren't true and say things that are factually provable that are inaccurate as fact, that's when I have an issue. I don't care about opinion. Again, one of my things, this is why I was called an alternative right individual, is that you could say anything you want. I really don't care. Again, that's the point. If you don't like it, you have an entitlement to that opinion. So on Reddit, if we could go back there. Obviously, there's some issues that people had with my review of this, and it wasn't necessarily the actual box itself. It's my style and the way that I do things. And again, you have people that have their opinions on it, but you have people that are misinformed, unfortunately, as to my style of content. So let's go through these here. So the one that really kind of got me off here is obvious shill. I don't know if you see this one. If you could scroll through
Is
this
that
comment.
one that's deleted?
No, it says obvious shill is obvious. See if that one, if we're going up there. Scroll through until you see that one. Obvious shill is obvious. So, because I want to talk a little bit about that before we talk about this. Why am I? You're scrolling like a lost kitten. Scroll down, man.
I don't know.
I believe in you. It's probably going to be one of the lower ones, if it's based on upvotes. We have Harry Lorraine in the kit, in the chat, saying
this asshole who came in looking for a recipe of PigCake.
For the price of that kit, you could have bought Apocalypse. I feel like Harry Lorraine has Bernie Sanders' voice. He has Bernie Sanders' voice. We're going to take money from the rich and give it to the blacks.
Who are we looking for again?
Obvious shows obvious, right there. Obvious shows obvious. I see it. I see it on my side, Daniel. I don't know why. I'm about to fucking self-defensive, baby. Okay, do me a favor. Do what Alex Lamb says. Control F. Okay. That brought up a prompt to search, right? Look up the word shill. S-H-I-L-L, right? Did it come up with?
Got it.
Okay, now you found
obvious
it.
chill is obvious?
And this is what I pay you the big bucks.
I mean, dude.
All right, this is why.
All day.
This is why.
I drop bangers and search.
It only took me 5 minutes. So it says obvious shows obvious. Love how they're cooing over the props, especially that awful looking Switch wallet, which actually has been my regular wallet for the past since I got the kit, and the add a number pad. Wonder how much they paid him. Still, as illusionist target market, he's a sensible person to work with, seeing that it's kids that watch him. Again, so the comment there is, you know, I made a comment refuting that, but again, just completely with ill-informed comment, a little bit not even factually correct. Again, my demo, the majority of people that watch my stuff to like a stupid degree is 50 to 44. Sorry, 18 to 44. That's my majority demo. All right, males that are 18 to 44 years old, with the majority of that being between 24 and 35.
And virgins.
And virgins. So that's a given. That's a given. The kids take, I would say, less than 10%, sometimes less than 5%, depends on a month. So obviously in my channel, my content is not for kids. That's the first thing that you got incorrect. Second thing is I didn't get paid for shit for this. There's nothing that I got paid. As a matter of fact, when we look at the box, I'm gonna make some judgments about it, but I didn't get paid a dime, all right, for this kit. I didn't get paid anything whatsoever, all right? Illusionist, all they did, all right, all Illusionist did was they sent me a kit. They told me, hey, we want you to take a look at this kit. We want you to review this. How do you take that class from? How do you open this? They told me, hey, we want you to review this kit. All right, we're going to send you this kit out. We're going to make sure that you are happy with what you get. As a matter of fact, you're going to have an input. All right, you're going to have an input as to what's going to be in it, because we want to hear what you have to say. You're right. This was way too big. this is way too big. So you're going to have absolutely, all right, all the input in the world, and we're going to send you this kit. So they didn't pay me a dime. They didn't pay me anything. All they said was literally, we're going to send you this kit out. All right, what's your address? We're going to make sure that you're happy, and then we're going to move on from there. And they sent me the kit, and I'm very gracious to the fact that they sent me the kit. Okay, I'm not working for Illusionists. I'm not affiliated with Illusionists in any way. They're not paying me or anything. All I'm doing is reviewing a product, all right, for the magic community. And if you have a problem with that, I think you have a problem with money. You have a problem with progress. All right, you have a problem with progress.
Freedom.
If that's something that you have an issue with. Okay, so they sent me out this kit. It's obviously talked about in the video, right? And then is that accident money? So they sent me this kit. They sent you a kit as well.
Yeah.
That you've been going through.
Yeah.
And as a layperson, what would you say is your feeling on this kit?
It's a fantastic kit. It's a lot of stuff in it. I've been looking at can I talk about the content that I'm actually doing, or
you could talk about the contents, but I don't think you could talk about the methods.
Okay, so I've learned the book.
That's
I'm
cool.
loving the book. The ESP cards are bangers. So that's so far where I've gotten to. But I definitely plan on spending a lot more time.
That's good. That's good to know.
Yeah.
The book is the one that they keep saying is like one of the best things because it's something that anybody can pick up, right? Now, as far as the quality is concerned of the actual kit, I think it's definitely well worth the actual money for it, which is only one. It's only one Benjamin, right? It's only one Benjamin, so I think that's well worth it for it. Now, my only criticism is the actual videos, and that's nothing on Peter, but the thing is that Peter goes on tangents. So he goes on a lot of tangents. So there might be something that he explains that might be misconstrued because he'll go off onto another tangent. And but that's about it.
Can I gotta sneeze.
Yeah.
I gotta sneeze.
Wipe your nose with that. That's cool. That's good, right? But what I hate is, again, people are not factual when it comes to there's a $2 bill here. There's like a Andy Warhol $2 bill here.
It's a limited edition.
Andy Warhol is not a magician.
Yeah, it's a limited edition.
Oh, okay. That's a little weird. So yeah, and what I hate is, again, they assume that I'm on the payroll for Illusionist. That's the thing that I hate, that they're on the payroll for Illusionist. And I'm getting paid to say that your product is good. Listen, if you would have told me, all right, if you would have sent me this product and it was shit, I would have said it's shit, okay? But it's not. It's a good product, all right? And I'm tired of people saying that I'm a shill and they pay me, and it's just gross. Honestly, at this point, it's gross. Okay, what time is it over
there? In the UK?
This is still ticking, by the way.
Yeah. Told you, man. They shipped it. I mean, you know, they put it in the box. They wrapped it pretty well.
Right? Okay. Mind you, I'm losing my shit over the joke of the. Okay, that's the point. What else are we talking about seriously? That's not related to Illusionist paying me. What else was it about the box that people? Reddit. Back to Reddit. Okay, so that's the post that I had the most issue with.
Yeah.
And then there's the one that called me a white supremacist. That told me that I'm a member of the alternative right. Okay. They said that I'm a member of the right, that I voted for Donald Trump. I didn't vote for Trump. Okay. In the last election.
He voted for you.
He voted for me. All right. He said, you know what? We're gonna get PigCake. All right. I'm not gonna pay him. All right. Nobody's paying me. That's what people don't seem to understand. They think that I'm just here. Fucking getting paid by everyone. I'm getting paid by no one. All right, I'm my own man. Can we go back to the Reddit? I wish we had a cigar so we could light it. I wish we had a cigar so I could light it with this.
Does your hand feel heavier?
What? Which one? You know what's funny? This one is heavier than this one. Yeah. This is really fucking heavy for like a light watch.
That's a good watch, bro.
Yeah. What the fuck?
Yeah, man.
Is that normal?
Yeah.
Why don't you wear this?
I mean, first of all, it was, you know, it's a great addition to the Magic Kit.
I think that it was great that they included what is it? A Rolex Datejust. That's
presidential.
Great. That's great. I don't know if you're gonna get it in your kit, but it came in my kit.
Yeah,
it came in my
limited
kit.
edition.
Okay, so let's go to the deleted ones. I think those were interesting. Right? The deleted comments.
The red ones?
Okay. So yeah, okay, so I'm gonna look at the screenshots that I had here. So screenshot here. So this is my favorite one. It says, there has been countless academic studies as well as YouTube videos made on how edgy humor creates an environment for the alt-right to flourish. So I don't know if you know this, but my videos are conducive to make sure that the alternative right, which is a very fringe group of very right-leaning individuals here in the United States. Apparently my videos provide an environment for them to flourish. That's not the main thing here. His mention of race isn't cheeky. He plays into derogatory tropes all the fucking time. Is he blatantly preaching far-right ideologies? No, that's not how it works. Is he creating an environment where those ideologies have space to exist? Yes, he fucking is. All right? I'm not going to sit through hours of his footage to find some examples of him insulting the alt-right in order to redeem himself. It doesn't redeem anything. Centrist my ass. He's a centrist like Dave Rubin is a classical liberal.
I like how you ended with get fucked.
Why is my thing's loading here? I don't know why. This is kind of weird. Thank you, Cake God. Yeah, so he says get fucked, but then initially when they asked...
He's wishing good things to you, you know. He wishes that you get laid.
True. Where?
Get fucked.
Oh, okay. You're right. Why can't I reach? Am I getting DOS attacked? I have no internet. Here. I can't reach because I have no internet. Do you have internet?
Yeah.
Everything's fine?
Everything is working.
Okay. For me,
I mean,
kind of...
we should use some of that to pay the bills.
Huh?
We should use some
Send it to... give one of these to Comcast for me, please. Thank you.
All right.
Send it to Comcast. Send it to them so they could figure that out because I don't like that they're slow on the internet here. Right?
That 100% upload.
Give him a little bit
slow.
of a tip here. Give him a little bit of a... Tip the guy. Make sure that he does a good job here.
Thank you.
So when they asked who's PigCake, because they didn't know who PigCake was, he goes, he's just some YouTube magician who exposes / teaches on his channel and is tight with Xavier Spade, spelled incorrectly. And apparently the whole Illusionist crew. But he does some straight cringeworthy 4chan B pole level humor. Straight up racist and sexist language throughout his videos, passed off as humor. That's a good, I put that on Instagram. That's a really good interpretation of what I do, I think. It's really edgy. I am tight with Xavier, and I'm tight with the Illusionist crew. I'm tight with them, but I'm not tight with them. I'm tight with them because they come out with a good product. All right, I'm not tight with them because they've said anything or they've done anything or they've given me anything to tell people that this is a good product. Okay, and I'm sick and tired of people assuming that.
Bitches.
Okay. I mean, the project was what? The project was like 3 months ago.
Yeah.
All right. They spent a lot of time working on this. Okay, on this, they spent a lot of time working on this. I don't know how long it's been since they actually told me about it, but they've spent some good time. All right, this is some good quality.
A lot of time.
All right, I wouldn't say this if it wasn't true. Okay, look at this face. I wouldn't say this if this wasn't true. Okay, so get that in your heads before you make derogatory comments on public forums, okay? It's gross. I can't even think right now. I can't even think from how upset I am at these comments, at these misinformed comments.
God damn
gross.
It. God damn it.
God, it just makes me want to just makes me want to just makes me want to just you know, it makes me want to deface government property. You know what I mean? If me and this guy were walking down the hallway and I felt threatened by this individual, all right? The gold watch looks like... Dude, it actually feels really good. I'm not going to lie. Like, I know this is a joke, obviously. This feels... It's not a joke. This isn't a joke, all right? But some people think it's a joke. This is a fucking really nice feeling.
Yeah, man.
You have this in your fucking shoe, like a shoebox.
Yeah.
Why do you have this in a shoebox?
Because I don't wear that. I can't stand that watch.
Yeah, it looks terrible.
It's too much. Not only that, people look at me and they think I stole it. Like, no one's ever looked at me and said and complimented the watch. They've looked at me and quite questioned me. You know, like,
yeah, no, that's funny. But let me tell you, this feels heavier than this watch. I don't know if this has some like weights in it or whatever.
It's a legit watch.
Yeah, but still, like, fuck, in a shoebox in your fucking garage and stuff. So people are talking about the quality of the wallet, right? They're saying, hey, the wallet's not good quality. I've been using the wallet as my daily wallet since I got the package.
Yeah.
I've been using this as my daily wallet, and it really hasn't. It's held through. I mean, I've been hammered with this watch. I've had this watch on. I'm thinking of the watch. I've been hammered with the wallet. Right, I beat it up. I've taken it to a couple bars. I've taken it to the coals. Right, the coal mine, if they call it that, and it's been great. I mean, it really hasn't given me any sort of issues whatsoever. I'm not, again, this is my opinion. All right, it's not my opinion. I didn't know if it was gonna make it, but I've put this thing to the ringer. Okay, and it's been great so far.
I love that that's how you test the products that you know.
I beat the shit.
And then if you throw up with a bomb and it falls apart, it's a shitty product.
Because I don't take care of my shit. Like, not even as a joke, I don't take care of my shit. So, like, my phone has a crack in it. That's because...
It's a crackhead?
Well, no, it wasn't.
It's a crack phone?
It wasn't to my standard, all right? If I beat shit up. Like, this watch is great because I beat the shit out of this watch and it hasn't hurt. This one's great because, you guys are going to know when you open up your Illusionist packages and you guys have the watch, right? Yeah. I think everyone got this?
Yeah, from what and I think it came with an envelope full of Benjis.
Yeah, is that the other? I forgot if they included. Man, it's just, I don't know. I can't think anymore with this thing. This is a really shitty one here. But that's a good one. I can't wait to get investigated.
Can I please have that shitty $100 bill that's making that stack look like shit?
What, the $2 bill? I don't know where it went.
Give me that disgusting...
I lost it in the middle.
Because that's some garbage ass shit.
I lost it in the middle of this. This is
that the one?
One's...
Give me that shit.
Which, the ugly one?
I'll throw it away in the garbage of the other ones.
Okay, good. Please. Let me see the comments. I know I've been skipping the comments here. I apologize. They call it comedy magic, not humor magic. That's funny. Anyone who isn't Mao's alt-right. That is true. Yeah. But no, that kind of offended me because, again, you don't fucking know me. You don't know anything about me, but you're making assumptions just based on what? Based on some videos and some jokes?
Yeah.
Really? I mean, if you knew anything about me, it'd be really funny to
You'd
call
realize
somebody,
how humble you are?
Well, that's one. And also maybe my ethnicity. You would say, oh, this guy's a white supremacist alt-right sympathizer. I mean, really? Like,
and
okay.
humble. But at least you're humble about it.
All right, dude. Okay. Can we talk honestly about the box, though? I feel like this entire time it's been... I have been talking honestly about it. I have been, but I feel like this has been a little bit of a... I don't know. I feel like I'm what's the word? It's not shill. Fuck, man. It's something. I feel something when I talk about this box, but... the box is great. Honestly, the box is great. I think it's a fantastic thing. They bring a spoon. I know I mentioned in the video, everything here, it's, I think, well worth $100. They could easily have sold this shit separately. I think the wallet itself, it's not real leather. I don't think so. Right?
He said it was, but maybe it's like vegetable leather.
I think so. I think it might be like vegan leather, like, to be honest. But it's a nice thing.
Because they care about the environment, like the cellophane that they use.
The fucking credit card.
Yeah.
I still have it.
Oh,
here.
you have it in the thing too.
Yeah, I haven't. I mean, I want to take it out, but I just want to keep it pristine. Have you seen this shit?
Yeah.
Have you seen what it does?
That chip is amazing.
But have you seen what it does?
What do you mean? What it does?
Okay.
I'm not there yet.
I'll show you.
I did some of the book. I did some of the SP cards, and that's kind of where I've been in the package.
Think of a number.
Okay.
This could work between this could really be any number, but
do it for real.
No, yeah, I'm saying this could be any number, but just do 1 to 10, just to keep it.
Okay.
So any number.
Okay.
All right, literally between 1 and 10. Mm-hmm. So what I want you to do, how good is your intuition? What'd you say?
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm doing the show.
Okay. Usually what I want to do is I want to, that's not a good reason to say that you have good intuition. Let me ask you now, do you think, yes or no, that the number that you're thinking of is in the first group of this credit card? Do you think that it's in the first group, yes or no?
Yes.
You think so, yes?
I think so.
Let me ask you. I'm going to show you the first group. Are you right?
No.
Oof. So your intuition is not that good. I'll give you another chance.
Okay.
Okay, in the second group.
Okay.
Do you think it's going to be in the second group, yes or no?
I'm going to say yes.
You're going to say yes?
Yeah.
So far, you're wrong in the first one.
No.
No?
No.
Wow, so your intuition is not as good.
Shit.
Do you want another chance?
One more.
I'll give you one more. In the third group, do you think your number's there?
I'm going to go yes.
You've been wrong.
Yes, it's there.
It's there? Okay.
Oof.
You know what? Because I feel good, I'll give you one last opportunity. Do you think your number is in the last group?
No.
You're going to say no?
I'm going to say no. Ooh.
Were you right?
Did I tell you?
Yeah, tell me. Were you right?
I was wrong.
You're wrong. Mm-hmm. So it's there?
Yeah.
That's good. That's good. But what this tells me, though, Mandy, I haven't done this as well. But what this tells me a lot about you, Daniel. All right? This tells me a lot. You're thinking of a number as well.
Yeah.
Right, you're thinking of a number. You haven't told me that number.
No.
Could you think of a suit with this number? Like a suit?
Okay.
Okay. So you have a number and a suit. So right now you have a playing card.
Yeah.
In mind. I'm going to try to Peter Turner the shit out of you. I don't know if you're ready for this.
I'm ready.
So your card is obviously red.
Yeah.
Right? So your card's obviously red. So I want you to look at me. Okay? Think hearts and diamonds. Hearts and diamonds. I'm just going to go on a limb and say it's a heart. Is it a heart?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's good. I'll get you on the camera here. Let's see if we can get you here. So as your card, I'm going to take a shot in the dark here, just based on knowing you and based on seeing what you ate today.
Oof.
I'm going to say your card. Is it the 7?
Yeah.
7 of hearts?
fuck, dude.
That's what I found. So that's the card.
Holy shit. You fucking got me, dude.
Yeah?
For real.
Okay, that's good. That's good. So how dope is that?
God damn.
How dope is that? Right? So, but that's with this little fucking card. Which the first time he showed me that shit, I lost my shit.
He did that. That was one of the ones he did that didn't come out on the video, unfortunately.
What do you mean? For you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When we're in the restaurant.
Yeah.
That he fucking fucked me.
I saw him fuck you with this. This has 3 different effects on it, which is good. It's not gray elephants in Denmark. That's what somebody asked me here. Usually there's a famous trick in mentalism that's called it's called gray elephants in Denmark, and that's the punchline. So it gets you to the point where you're thinking of a country, you're thinking of a color, you're thinking of an animal, and at the end it's the gray elephants in Denmark. This isn't it. So that doesn't have it, but it does have 3 things. That trick is not hard to do, and honestly I kind of fucked it because it has a crib, so that trick does require a little bit of memory work, but it does have a crib.
What's a crib?
A crib is something that helps you do the effect.
Okay.
So like a cheat sheet.
Okay.
It does have a cheat sheet that's very hidden. It's a very well hidden thing. But that trick is great because again, somebody thinks of a number. It's intuition, so it's this conversational bit. I really do like that. So that's kind of dope. But that's just the card. The wallet's also dope because it allows you to peek, right? And it's good. I put it through the ringer. That's the thing. I've taken this to a couple bars. It's fallen in like fucking. It's been dipped in shit. It's not.
Is that what that smell is?
I wouldn't. Yeah, I would say I wouldn't smell this. I wouldn't smell this wallet. This has been a pretty thing. And yeah, I told you in the beginning. I beat shit up.
Yeah.
I beat shit up. So if it lasts a week, huh? What'd you say? You say vagina?
I was gonna say a bad joke.
It's the opposite.
I was gonna say a bad joke.
It's the opposite. Do you have any questions about it?
Me? No. I mean, I'm still. I just dove into the like I said, the book, which I tried the effect on someone the other day. Great reaction, and I did the super basic, the thing, and then can you draw? Can you
Yeah.
Oof. Yeah. Banger. The ESP cards is my next thing. Honestly, I really think that I can fuck with people with that.
Well, what I like about it is
I can't wait to be the life of the party. Is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. So you're trying to get the pussy that the Kickstarter promises.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm very happy with it. Ultimately, I'm very happy. I like the black light.
What's your favorite thing so far?
My favorite is the wallet. And
the wallet.
Card. Yeah, for sure. I love the card. I love the wallet. The switch pad. Fucking.
Oh yeah, you showed me that shit today.
Because
wow,
the mechanism with the switch pad.
Do they teach anything about the spoon?
Yeah, they teach you basic metal bending.
Okay.
Basic metal bending. I recommend it in a video, which is factual. Every CVS, not Walgreens, but CVS specifically. I don't know what the equivalent of CVS is up north. They sell these packs of forks that are this much for $1.
Yeah.
They come with a red tie on it, like a red little thing that says literally $1. Has the thing on it. Bless you.
Oh, give me another one, bro.
Everyone heard
That's
that.
That's disgusting.
So, yeah, okay. That's terrible. They sell them in a pack for $1. I think it's a pack of like 6.
Right, yeah.
For $1 that they sell, and they're metal. They bend easy. What I like about those is that they bend really easy, but they look more expensive. So they look expensive. I have like 100 probably in my house. It's stupid. I bought. I don't know how many packs I bought. I think I spent $20 on just buying these packs, and they're easy to bend, and you could get them super cheap. So that's the alternative to this. Obviously, they included one, so you don't have to go out and find one. You could just have one here. But if you want to get a cheap one, that's one. Ever since I've seen Mentalism on Joe Rogan, I've put off. That's true. Joe Rogan had Banachek. On Mentalism.
Belichick?
No, his name's Banachek.
Oh, okay. I'm like the coach for the Patriots?
No, he had Banachek on his, and Banachek is a great performer. He's probably one of the best. He's probably one of the most, I would say, one of the best mentalists. But he did do some like hokey shit, I think, on Rogan. And Rogan has that personality where he's gonna ask you shit.
Yeah.
He's gonna be like, "Yo, so be honest, what is that?" And Banachek kind of gave like his standard answers. And I don't think you could do that, and it plays well on that format.
Yeah, that was Rogan.
So with him, I would say you really have to pick and choose, and I think he picked the wrong tricks for that. The best person that I've seen that was really smart when it came to his performance, Michael Amar, who's a magician. I don't know if you're familiar with him. Okay, but he's a magician. I think he's really, really good. And the other one is Michael Amar on David Letterman. So David Letterman hates magic.
Really?
He fucking hates magicians. right? So anytime there's a magician,
that's because they get all the pussy.
That's because they get all the pussy. They get all the. They're swiping right on me right now. I feel the vibration on my phone. But he hates magicians, and Michael Amar had a really he was putting some thought when he was on a show. He's like, what am I gonna do that's definitely gonna play to David Letterman, and it's not gonna make me look like a fucking chump? Because David Letterman a couple years ago had a thing called Magic Week, where every day of the week he had a magician on, and until Michael Amar I think was Friday. Every magician that went on the show had the worst fucking time, like the absolute worst time. And at the end, Michael Amar is like, I'm gonna treat this like I'm a guest on his talk show. Because he didn't even give them they're hunched over doing you know how the format is. He's here and they're here. So they don't give you a table. It's just literally like, hey, show me a trick. And you're there on his table trying to do some shit. And people are trying to do elaborate cups and balls. The camera shows the guy loading the orange underneath the shit. It was terrible. But Michael Amar was like, you know what? I'm going to have tricks that could work like this, that I don't have to do anything. I don't have to bend over. So Banachek, I don't know if he necessarily did that for Rogan. He thought that he was just going to get off by the reaction that Rogan has, which probably are great. I don't remember Rogan's reaction to it.
He's a stoner, bro.
But I know he's going to be very questioning. So the stuff that I think you would have to show something like that is something that you could back up. Something that you could actually honestly teach him and not have an issue with. I think he did one thing on it, but you're not going to show Rogan card tricks. You're not going to show Rogan a fucking, maybe when you're not being recorded,
Sponge balls.
You show him sponge balls, I'll fucking... what is this? Isn't it automatic?
Yeah. It's a Rolex, dude. What do you think?
Okay. Sorry, okay? I apologize. Jesus, fuck. I'm just not used to seeing this well-made. And there's a burn mark here, too. I think that must have been because of the friction on the trip.
Yeah.
There's a lot of friction between this and that. But he's unfortunately Mentalism I think did get a bad rap in that. But I think Mentalism is the best type of magic. It's literally the one that's on the limit of being true or not. People think that there's an air of truth. You're naive, Piggy. People are not engaged or impressed with your trick. They're just trying to remember the credit card number. That's funny. They're just trying to 1, 4, 8, 7, 9, 10. What's the other one here? I saw another comment.
Is that Thunder? No, it's a car.
Yeah, it's a two-stroke being driven by Nicaraguan.
It's a two-stroke van.
Two-stroke Honda Civic from 2001. Have you tried the passcode trick in the kit? No, but he explains. He teaches. There's a trick that he sold separately, Peter Turner, that he teaches on the kit. So one of the videos, he shows you how to unlock somebody's phone, and it works with Android or iPhone. Better with iPhone, to be honest, because it's more consistent. With iPhone, literally, you know the step to do it, and you're good to go. With Android, since they vary in terms of how to do certain functions, you might have, for example, if you see a phone that you know, you might, let me show you something with that. But with iPhones, I don't have an iPhone, but I know how to do it with an iPhone. So if the situation ever comes up, which God forbid, I'll never do it because I hate magic. But you know how to do it because iPhones are consistent. He shows you how to unlock it 2 ways. So he shows you how to unlock a phone and they're very fucking clever, to be honest. So he shows you how to do that, which is pretty interesting. But I haven't done that. I do really like the fact that he's almost like ADD, where he starts talking about something and he'll go off into another completely different thing. Like the credit card trick, he explains the credit card and he goes, oh, this is cool with credit cards. And then he talks about something with credit cards that has nothing to do with this one, right? So he'll talk about a credit card trick that has nothing to do with this one that I lost my shit. I'm like, how the fuck, why would you give that up? Why would you give shit like that up? That's the sort of shit that you keep to yourself. But so he does that so many times. The wallet, for example, the explanation of the wallet, he goes off on how to force a card in a very the force that I did on you, right? Hey, that
was from that?
A little bit, somewhat. There's one aspect of that with the suit that he did, but with fucking he goes off on that after explaining the wallet. So he goes on tangents and he just explains shit. And I'm like, dude, keep some shit to yourself, my dude.
Yeah.
Keep some shit to yourself. Holy shit. Every video that you have on the download, he goes over some shit that I'm like, dude, that's way too much. You need to fucking relax with that. Do we have any questions on this? If we have if you guys put it in a chat, if you guys have any questions, I'll be glad to answer. I know during the video, obviously, I wanted to do a premiere on YouTube where you could live chat while the video is going, but it didn't work because I'm a boomer. So here I think there's an opportunity to have a back and forth on this, because I know this is a little bit of a controversial topic in the community for a little bit. So let's see. Mentalism is the best form because it uses props that don't seem out of place most of the time. You're right. The props are cards, business cards, pens. Mentalism, you could do pretty much a 30-hour set with cards and a pen, and you're good to go. And you could do like 1,000 different things with that. So that's dope. I bought me a fedora. How many points do I get? You could get away with it because, fuck, they're going to think that I'm...
You're a fedora supporter.
African American. Tell me your last name doesn't start with E. What is that?
Enigma?
Oh, I thought you were going to say something else. I was like, damn, dude. Not on camera. Vinegar. I thought you were going to say vinegar. Uri Geller going on Carson and their staff egging. Have you ever seen that?
No.
Uri Geller is a famous psychic from the 70s and 80s, right?
Not Gallagher?
Not Gallagher.
Oh,
Gallagher is a guy who smashed. Actually, funny enough, I think he sued Pokemon. Uri Geller sued Pokemon because he said that Kadabra was infringing on his likeness, because Kadabra had, I think back then,
a big butt,
was holding a spoon.
Yeah.
And they sued. He sued Pokemon for that shit. It was
You're not gonna win.
Yeah, but this was years ago. So he would bend spoons. He did this scientifically. He fooled a bunch of scientists by bending spoons and shit. And they have him on Johnny Carson. Johnny Carson is a magician. I don't know if you know that.
No, I didn't know that, really?
Yeah, he studied magic his entire life. Like, actually, like, he was very invested in it. And he contacted James Randi before, the amazing Randi. I don't know if you know Randi. Randy's you don't know. That's why you're getting pussy. Because you don't know anybody. Holy shit.
Well, my problem is I don't remember names.
Okay.
I'm horrible with names. The fact that I know Daryl's name is just because Daryl, but I don't know his last name.
Yeah, my memory shit, but like history for magic, my virginity is on another level. James Randi's a skeptic. He's a world famous skeptic, and what he would do is that he would investigate these psychics. He would investigate these psychics, and he would add the magic twist. He would look at it from the perspective of a magician. And, you know, these psychics are using magic methods. They're using methods that have been available in magic pretty much for its entire existence. So Johnny Carson and James Randi were friends. So he contacts James Randi and says, hey, you know, we're going to get this guy on the show. How could we prepare for this guy? So what is that we could do to prepare for this guy? And they fucking fucked this guy up. When Uri Geller came and sat down, there's like spoons everywhere. Because usually what he would do to these talk shows is he would have his crew bring in the spoons. He would have his crew bring in the props, and everything would be gimmicked. So, you know, he would sit there for like 10 minutes looking at a spoon and trying to get it to bend. And he would say, if you're at home, look at your spoon and try to get it to bend. And then he would look at it and nothing would happen, right? And then he would fucking put it down, pick up another one, try it, and, you know, that was the gimmicked one. So that one he would fucking bend and shit, and people would like lose their minds. And then people would call in and say, hey, my spoon bent. My spoon bent.
What?
Yeah, and shit. But you know why? No. Oh. It's just like, if you look at this spoon, right? There's a bend there.
Yeah.
Right? So what's to say that if I'm holding this, I could not have noticed that bend until I noticed it. So people call in and say, hey, my spoon bent. You know? Same thing they were saying their watches. So another thing Uri Geller would say is, hey, take your watch that's broken and hold on to it. Take your watch and want it to work. And people will call in and say, my watch started working. Because obviously if you fucking shake a watch, more likely than not, you're going to get it to, you know, start the fucking gears again. So people would call in and say, my watch that hasn't worked in 10 years started working.
That's true.
So this guy made a reputation. So, but again...
But was it actual callers or was it his people?
No, callers.
Wow.
Yeah, bro, again, same thing. You could look at this spoon right now, and I could hold the spoon, and I could think in my head, bend. And when I look at this, I could say, oh shit, it did bend.
Yeah.
You know? But I didn't have a baseline. I didn't know how the spoon was. I didn't measure this before. I'm not like, let me get a T-square.
Yeah, exactly.
I measure the shit. So I could say that's a bend. So it's a very, very smart psychological ploy. But what he would do on the show is that he would bring in his props. So this motherfucker on Johnny Carson's show, I've seen this video probably 100 times because I taught this in class. I showed this video like a fucking 100 times. This guy, he comes in and he's like, so we have a picture in an envelope that we want you to try to figure out. We have these containers. One of them has water. Your job is to figure out which one has water, because that's something he would do. He would like figure out where water was and shit. And it's a fucking retard. He was using like a bunch of like magic props and shit. But Johnny Carson fucked him up, and he couldn't do shit on the show. And he's like, I really feel confrontation. I feel like you guys are trying to confront me here, and I'm not comfortable. And he just, he was very upset at that. But they fucking killed him. It didn't do anything to his career.
But I mean, was it on purpose?
Yeah.
To fuck with him? That's fucked up.
Because imagine, there's only one way to bend a spoon, and it's like this. That's the only way to bend a spoon, right? So Uri Geller's been going around saying, "Oh, I could bend spoons. I could using the power. I could just look at the spoon and bend it." And obviously, he's performing for either one at a time, or he's fucking making sure that he's managing what is looking at what. So when he could bend a spoon, right? It's not gonna be shown on anywhere. There's a couple videos that I've caught him doing a shit. But I just love that Carson video. Because you see him like his energy just go like, oh fuck,
this fucking,
how am I gonna do this?
There
were one story that came out of that, which is funny. They had little metal jars, right? This is how much my virginity extends to this. They had little metal jars, and they said, figure out which one has water, right? So you're gonna wave your hands over and try to figure out which one has water, because he's claimed that he could find water like in the desert and shit. So he's putting his hands over like this, and he's like, I can't do this. During the commercial, he's stomping his feet to the music, right? And then he kept stomping his feet louder, and Carson was like, stop that shit, because he was trying to fucking figure out which one was moving by stomping his foot. So instead of like, hey, yeah, he was a fucking like...
Did they have it, like, did not get along? Or he was
professional in the interview, but then afterwards he said, yeah, I feel uncomfortable that they try to catch me out like this shit, or they tried to doubt my powers. I couldn't perform because my...
he kept the gig.
Yeah.
Well,
no, he's not. I think he's only said recently that he's a magician. Recently. And that he never lied or some shit. He's turned around recently. But dog, this guy made his fucking living. He had, I think, a Rolls Royce made out of bent spoons.
What?
Yeah. I don't know if it was a Bentley or a Rolls Royce. But he has a car that's entirely covered in bent spoons that he supposedly bent. Fuck. That's money. That guy made that money.
Come on, bro. That's so fucking pimp. That's so fucking pimp. We need to get this man on the show.
Is this, huh?
We need to get this man on the show.
It's a spoon examiner. It's a normal spoon. What he teaches you are...
I've eaten cereal with mine already.
Yeah.
I didn't have a spoon the other day.
That's really funny. He doesn't teach you gimmick spoons. This is a regular spoon, and he just teaches you, how to manage the spectator. Is this a... I want you to go ahead and check the spoon. They check the spoon. You can't bend this, right? Perfect. I want you to just look at it. Right?
Ooh.
Right?
That was awesome.
How good does that look?
That was fucking awesome. You gotta look at this shit. Let me see.
But again, the point is, how the method is obvious, right? I don't think he teaches that one. I don't think he teaches that on the video. But there's only one way that you could fucking bend a spoon, and that's bending a fucking spoon. That's it. So you literally do it.
There's no matrix?
No, there's no freaking... There's another one that I like that's... Oh, fuck.
Oh, come on. Where is it? So I want to see you perform.
Let me get back in performance mode here. Check out the spoon, Daniel. Make sure it's a good spoon. All right? It's a strong spoon. It's a strong one. It's a good one. You get Texas?
It's good.
It's good? Okay. Did you try to bend it? It wasn't a hard spoon.
No, it wasn't hard. Yeah, okay. I couldn't do it.
We'll try this. This one.
Ooh.
I don't know if you could see this.
Ooh.
I don't know if you could see this.
Ooh.
See us bending up? Did you see this?
That came out fucking awesome.
Bending? Right?
That's fucking awesome.
A little bit. Let's see how that looks. That looks dope. I haven't practiced it in a while, but still, you can see.
That was a banger, right? Yeah.
But it's literally just bending the spoon without looking. But Uri Geller literally made his entire life bent on that fucking...
I cooked my hair one in it this morning.
So there's a bunch of different methods for that. There's something else I wanted to get over. But let's see if there's any questions on the shit. Let's see if there's any... Randy was a basic magician, and after that show, he blew up. Yeah, I mean, that's when he really had his I won't say peak, but his fights against Uri Geller in the 80s. I read his book. I read...
8 out of 10 oofs.
I've probably read all of Randy's books.
Yeah?
I hate books. I fucking can't stand books. But I've read his books, like, religiously.
See, that's... God, you're so fucking humble.
You know
what I'm saying? Like, that's what makes you humble, Piggy. I respect you, dog.
The kit should have what the stationery section in Walmart hasn't. I mean, yeah, they do have stuff here that's Obviously, the cohorts, the card. Yeah, I mean, you're not gonna find this in the stationery section. What I do like are the cards that they include, though. The cards that they include is the envelope. The cards that they include are nice because
they're solid.
When you go to Staples or one of these stores, the ones that I always get are from Avery. Avery is a company that makes stuff that you could print on. The business cards usually vary in terms of how they are. Usually one has something that's good and the other one has something that's good, but they never all have like good properties. So you might, for example, Avery might be one that you could bend it and not see what's written inside, but it's hard to bend.
Yeah.
And it cracks. Or one might have one that's good, but you could see right through it. So you need to find like a good card that you could write it in a Sharpie. You can't see through it, number one. And that when you have a bunch of them, they spread really nicely. Mm-hmm. You don't want cards that are going to clump together. And these are pretty good. These are not the best that I've tried. I think you're going to have to play around with these a little bit before you could spread them and actually get them to spread nice. But it's nice that they include this. And they're good because you could definitely, they look thicker than they are. One thing I hate is trying to do a center tear. Right, a center tear is a move where you could peek at the center of this, and you're like, but these you could rip fairly easily.
Yeah,
you don't have to work to rip these, even if it's like a bunch of layers. You don't have to necessarily work a lot to rip this and get your peek that way. So I like that about it. Usually, I've in my infinite virginity, I've tried and tested a lot of fucking cards and ripped a lot of stupid business cards, and this is it's good. It's not the best, but it's definitely better than I've seen. Recently. Better than the ones that I've seen fucking recently. So that's dope. Let's see what else right here. When is Daniel gonna level?
It's the camera magic, bro.
Yeah, I think let's check the voice notes here. So I got who texted me, by the way? Is that one of
the creators?
This guy says
the investors of the show.
I'm on the way, bro. So
oh, sweet.
I still
tell me we ran out of hundreds. We need some more hundreds.
This is by the way, this is the you should like the video, like the live stream. I'm being ultra professional here. All right. Okay, so that's good. So let's just do some voicemails here. I know there's a couple. Dan, I've sent one. I think he told me specifically to play for you. I know, so you might want to pay attention. But let's hear this one.
Hey, I was wondering if you have a favorite marked deck. Thanks.
Yeah. I think I mentioned that last week, right? Was this one that we talked about last week?
I'm not sure.
I think so.
I don't remember what happened last week.
I think somebody asked, and then maybe they might have put a thing. The cohorts deck is fucking tremendous, to be honest. The cohorts, not to show that one, and I feel like Harry Lorraine some more. But the cohorts one is tremendous because it's thin. The only criticism that I have, and I don't know why the fuck they did this, is that it's suit and then value.
Yeah.
So instead of having, for example, 8H, it's H8.
Yeah.
Why?
My brain doesn't work that quick.
If I'm peeking at it, right? Let's say that I'm peeking at it like let's pretend that this is a deck, right? Does this come? I don't know. I need to ask him if this comes in everyone's kit.
Okay. I mean, it came in mine.
But if I'm having you call stop, right, like this, and remember this. If I look at this, I want to be able to look at the card as it's going to be in my head. I don't want to see heart 8 and be like, okay, heart 8 of hearts. I know it's a small little thing. But
it takes a second. That second or 2 seconds gets throws you off rhythm.
I literally want to do this and then do that and then that's it.
Yeah.
And that quickly get the peak. So that's number one. So I like the cohorts. I like the DMC.
I like the penguins.
I love the penguins. It's $5.
Super cheap. Yeah,
it's $5. Cheap. So it's not. You're not gonna feel bad. I still remember back in the day, the fucking. Do I wait outside? That's funny. No, just let me know. Just let me know. Can they see that if he sits there?
No, but he can sit there.
Okay. Just let me know. Okay, so as far as that, I like the penguin one because it doesn't treat it. You don't have to necessarily treat it like it's a
like a marked
expensive deck. I was gonna say I remember the Boris Wild decks were going for 50 to 60 when I was younger, and now pretty much this is the same exact thing. You're getting a bicycle marked deck.
And it's a bicycle deck, which makes it.
Let's see. So that's one. Here's another one.
Hey Pig, my name's Ethan, saying hi from New Orleans, the city you had to check with Danny whether or not it's in Louisiana. Anyway, just wondering if you have had a chance to see Season 2 of Magic for Humans yet, because yikes! Wow.
First of all, I have to say Ethan has the greatest cadence and cheesiness when it comes to asking this. I fucking dig it. I like it so far. I don't remember asking you if New Orleans was in Louisiana.
Did you ask me or did I ask you?
I forgot. I went to NOLA before I drank though. I regret it. I regret it. I want to go back now.
I mean, that's where you regret drinking. That's where you go and feel like I'm never drinking again.
Well, that was last week. Just like I went home and I woke up the next day. I did a stream, a game stream, and it was the most unenthusiastic stream in the history. Ethan says that's me. The most unenthusiastic stream. All right, but yeah, it's a great city. It's a great city, Ethan. So
it's one of my favorites. My only thing with NOLA, it has a weird smell. It smells like
tequila.
Clorox.
Yeah, but you're talking about Bourbon Street, not like the house. The houses are beautiful. I love those styles.
Yeah, but
like
is there anything
Southern.
outside of Bourbon Street?
I mean,
Have you been outside of Bourbon Street?
I think so.
It's garbage.
Well, it's mostly it's like
There's no good coffee.
I had good coffee there. What
Where?
are you talking about? I had Death Wish coffee.
Not at that restaurant. That doesn't count.
What are you talking about? No, not the one, not the tourist trap with the beignets and the fucking. I had an argument there, but and that
he's not racist.
Nah, I had a fucking argument.
He loves America.
But they had. I remember having Death Wish coffee.
Fuck, I could not find good coffee that smelled than NOLA.
Yeah,
but the food was tremendous.
19th card is a 7 of spades. So it's Heckly Thunder. God damn it. Okay, so hold up.
Maybe I'm an idiot. I don't remember season 1 being that cringe. I especially had trouble with all the parts where he's like, "Oh, the most magical thing you can do in life is be a dad. Look at my beautiful baby." Ugh. All I could think of every time I saw that baby was different methods for doing like a transformation into an open carry baby. Anyway, yeah, just wondering what your thoughts were, and keep up the great work, guys.
Thank you, Ethan. I appreciate that, man.
I give that voicemail 9 oofs out of 10.
I haven't seen the show. I really haven't seen the show. It's on Netflix, apparently.
I have Netflix.
It's called Magic for Humans. But I know Justin Woolman. I'm familiar with his work, but I really haven't seen the content. But I mean, usually I don't know if it's how much input they have into their own shit. I need to ask around, see how much input magicians have into these shows. I know they have a consultants and they have their their group and what they do, but at that point, I don't know if it's the executives coming in and saying, "Hey, it'd be cool if you did this."
It'll be cool, bro, if you didn't do magic.
I do like the self-defense, baby. Do you guys remember them? Yeah, I remember them. Totally Hidden Extreme Magic. That's the thing I told you about.
Ooh, I like the name of that. Totally.
We talked about this on a stream.
Did we?
Yes, Cyril. There's literally an Instagram post about Cyril when I was talking about this dude, how he's like the hottest dude. Your memory is like fucking retardation.
Was I here for the show?
Yes.
Was I the producer of this stream?
I sent you the Instagram.
Of this stream.
Dude, this watch is so heavy.
It looks really good on the fucking camera thing.
It's heavy because it's 14.
I mean, I want to thank them for.
I think it's a special. It's included in everyone's, right?
Yeah.
It's included. In everyone's.
It's the How to Read Minds presidential edition.
That's funny. So this is Dan Ives.
Hey Piggy, hey Daniel. It's Daniel. Sleight of tongue here. It's coming up to Christmas. Merry Christmas. And I thought, what more Christmassy thing to do than a magic trick? And I thought I'd do a magic trick for Daniel because he's always asking for you to show him a magic trick, but you never show him one because you're a meanie. But also, I got this book that's pretty cool. Well, I say it's cool, it's weird. But I thought, fuck it, we'll try it because it's all weird and stuff, and I know Daniel's into that kind of thing. So basically, I'm reading through it. It's like a recreation of a grimoire, like all spells and stuff. And
that's because you were hanging with my mom.
It says to see in a vision anything from the past or future. And I was reading it. It's a little bit weird because it says to like see in the future, but it says that what I will do is like I will incant some words. I say them out loud, designated to the target, which is you, Daniel, and then I write something down on a bit of paper, and the curse. Well, it says curse, but I don't think it's a curse. The demon or whatever will then make you say that thing. But I mean, it's probably bullshit. But fuck it, I thought it'd just be fun to give it a go. So what I'm gonna do, I'll read out the words. And then I'll switch this off and I'll write it down, and then I'll do a new voicemail for you with like the thing that I wrote down. So basically what I'm writing down, I'm going to write down a playing card. So Daniel, once I've read out the words, if you just say any playing card that comes to mind, then then Piggy, you just play, or Daniel, you just play the next voicemail, whoever plays them. All right, So the words are Magot Arato Galag Otara Togam. Okay, right, I'm going to write it down now. Sorry.
What the fuck was that?
French.
Did you say a card? Did you name a card?
Yeah, I did.
What's the card?
8 of diamonds.
Okay, so let's check the other voicemail.
Okay, so it turns out I misread slightly and I had to burn the paper as well. But basically, I wrote down 8 of diamonds on it and then burnt it. So that apparently allows it to be delivered by the spirits or whatever. If that didn't work, then
What the fuck?
This whole thing now. But
Hold on.
I don't want it to be a fluke, so I'm going to write down another playing card. And when this recording stops, Daniel, you say any playing card again, and then play the next voicemail that I'll record.
So just say King of Diamonds.
I'm afraid to check. I'm honestly afraid to check here.
Okay, so I wrote down King of Diamonds on a bit of paper, set fire to it, and yeah, that should be it, apparently. So hopefully you will have said King of Diamonds. If you didn't, then oh fuck, it didn't work. Just luck the first time, obviously. But if you did, then that's pretty fucking cool. And I'll need to have a look a bit more in depth at this book. If you did say it, by the way, if you got it right, said the King of Diamonds, then you might feel like someone is standing behind you, or like a slight breath or touch on the back of your neck. But apparently, don't worry about that. That's just it leaving. So that's all cool. But anyway, Merry Christmas, guys, and let's chat soon.
I fucking hate him. What?
Hello? You said 8 of diamonds and then King of diamonds.
I'm done with this shit. That's fucking trippy, dude.
I think I lost my
Are you in on this at all?
No.
There's no way he guessed that shit.
Dude, I
don't believe you. You're in on this.
how I'm fucking just as surprised as you are. Hello? You said
Really?
8 of diamonds and then King of diamonds. When he said King of diamonds,
Oh, my fucking face.
could you get the
hurts.
door? There's guys at the fucking door.
I can't even function, bro. I fucking just got brain fucked by fucking sleight of tongue.
I don't know how
Goddamn sleight.
I can. Are you in on this?
No. Hello? You're in on this, dude.
No?
I don't believe you.
No, you guys
I
are
honestly
you
don't
guys are
believe you.
fucking with me.
I honestly don't believe you.
How don't you believe me, dude?
I don't believe you.
The fuck? Yeah. Will you repost this stream after doing this? I hope this person doesn't show up on camera. I hope Daniel was at least smart enough to have the foresight to not have the camera when this person comes in, because I don't think this person wants to be seen on it. What was that gibberish he said in the voicemail? The gibberish was what affected Daniel to pick the card. That's what it was. Okay, that's what the gibberish was. Let's see how this person comes in here. You know, he made 104. You know, he made 104 different messages. I doubt it. You would have to be a psycho in order to do that. You'd have to be a complete psychotic person in order to make 104 messages. Although it does remind me of that app by Greg Estami. Is this the person? Is this the individual? Should we just stop this? No? Okay, but is he's not going to show up, right? Okay, I don't think you want to... I don't know if you want to show up, right? Okay. Well, what else?
So put
what
your
else,
dick back in your pants, though, because that's a little weird.
What else was there to talk about?
You're in on this, dude.
I swear to fucking God, I'm not. I'm upset that you're fucking thinking that I'm in on this shit.
That was really good.
Bro, this fucking guy's a stupid ninja, bro.
But was that on the voicemails?
Yes.
I can go on the voicemails and look at the voicemails.
Yes.
On the app.
Yes.
I'm fucking... Holy shit. No
He told me, hey, I'm going to leave a message and then I'm going to send you a package. Right? He said, I'm going to send you a package. The package obviously didn't come today. And then he said, hey, make sure with this fucking guy. But do we have any other topics that we're going to go through?
I'm going to look up this voicemail, dude, because I don't believe you.
Check it out.
That was fucking amazing. How do I do this? How do you check up the voicemails in this thing?
I don't know. You're acting like a boomer. Are we good?
Do you want it to be good, bro?
I want it to be good, yeah.
Fuck, man. I just got
I think that's a good. That's a good note to end
brain
on.
fucked, bro.
That's a good note to end on. It's been an hour and 25. How do you feel?
I don't even right now. I think you're fucking with me.
Next week, join next week. We're gonna be live streaming at the regular time, 7.
I need some money.
Yeah, you need
I need
to
some money because
wipe your face.
I'm emotional right now.
Wipe your face. So next week, 7. All right, 7 to 8 is when we'll be doing this live stream. Make sure. Ham radio coming soon. We're probably gonna do the ham radio. We'll probably end for Christmas, right?
Yeah, sure.
On Christmas Day.
Whenever at 8, 2, King of Diamonds, Ace of Spades, whenever.
You look like a rape victim right now,
dude.
Yeah.
I don't.
I whatever.
Don't believe you. I really don't.
Next week, 7. Zip it out. Vote for your local blacks.